Back in late 2002, like December 2002, I started this journey of finding the perfect traveling camera for me because I was going home to the Philippines. That journey is not done yet. That first camera was a Fuji XE4, which I got to bring to the Philippines with an 18mm lens and served me very well. One issue when I'm taking videos, it just stops working, like ceases to work. So that was camera number one, and today we are on camera number four. So, first camera, XE4. That happened. I got it from mpb.com and they were very, very helpful. Let's adjust this real quick. I think it's very low. Support was excellent. I have no complaints. Gave them the problem and then they solved it right away. When that camera was returned, it was already outside the return window, but it was still inside the warranty claim period of 6 months, which is very generous. And they're going to try to fix it. And if they can't fix it, they will replace it with the same unit and condition. But on my case, because it's the Fuji XE4 at that time of year, until now, it's out of stock. They offered me a refund. Oh yeah, I guess that was not really a straight up return for me. What happened when the XE4 was with them, and I haven't heard back what my what was my, what do you call this, the resolution. On mpb.com, an X100V showed up, and without thinking, I bought that camera right away before it disappears. Luckily, the XE4 was irreparable and they deemed it that they'll just give me a refund. That was great. So it was almost a replacement from the XE4 to the X100V. And then the X100V was an amazing camera. I love every single time that I had that camera with me. It lasted about 6 months, just right at the warranty claim window. Lucky enough that it was still in that window because it started showing issues, weird electronic issues. I remember a couple of issues, but the one that really I can't forget is whenever I try to push the play button, not every time, sometimes it goes to the menu screen. There were times that instead of the menu screen, sometimes it will go to where you can move your focus point around the screen. A firmware update kind of did help, maybe like a week or two. I couldn't really think of a reason why that would work and then stop working. You know what I mean? Like if that kind of fixed it, then it should just fix it. It should not gradually kind of come back. But it came back. Instead of being stuck with a camera that has that weird flaw, I decided to can we try to repair this? I understand if it's not, but I just really can't. I can't have a 1600 camera. I got it for $1,600. It was like new condition. I can't exactly remember. I think it's a reasonable price. Like I know it's brand new is $1,300. But with a like new condition from mpb.com for $1,600, I don't think that was extravagantly too much. But yeah, I just can't have a $1,600 camera with that kind of weird issue. I returned it after a week or something, few days. They said, sorry, we can't repair it. They can't actually, it's hard to replicate. And I kind of had that feeling. So I was kind of prepared that I would not get the camera that I really love back, and that's what I really wanted, is to have it back because you can't find it anywhere, and it really fit with what I needed and wanted with that little camera thing. When they said, sorry, we can't do that, well, we can either send it back to you with a little bit of discount, so they'll kind of oh wait, was that the camera? I'm getting confused now. But anyway, long story short, they're keeping the camera and I opted to get a Leica Q. I added a little bit more money from the X100V purchase. I added a little bit of money and the Leica Q came right the exact time that we are going to Grand Rapids, Michigan, and that's the camera that I had with me that weekend, which was great. My first impression was, okay, this is it. But then that whole weekend that we were in Grand Rapids, I was up in sunrise and walking for 2 hours. I didn't even notice because I was just having so much fun taking photos. But that camera came with a scratch on the lens. It was classified as a like new camera, but there was a scratch on the lens which doesn't really affect the photos, but at the same time, I think it's an expensive camera, although heavily discounted from when it was brand new, but it's still an expensive camera and I can't have a scratch on the lens. It just seems silly. While the lens is the whole point of that Leica camera is that amazing lens, and I can't have a scratch on it, especially if it's a Leica Q that I'm not intending to sell it, but I'm intending to keep it for as long as I want until I get to upgrade to a Q2. I was happy with the Leica Q, but I just sent it back and I said, there's a scratch in the lens. I'm not really sure what to do with this, but what can you do? Support, as always, was very, very good, very responsive and very helpful. The suggestion that they did, we'll send the camera back to you after they inspected it. Then, there was a scratch on the lens. They can send back the camera to me, that same camera, but instead of having it as a like new, they'll notch it down to an excellent, and then I'll get a little bit of money back. I can't exactly remember how much that money difference was gonna be. I think probably like $100. And I was just like, you know what? There's another like new Leica Q on the website. Why don't you just send me that? Let's see what happens. I really thought third time's the charm, but this time I think, well, we're on the fourth, so I'm really hoping that this is it. I think this one that they sent me is actually priced a little bit more than the one that I had, because that one that I had a third-party battery charger, while this one I think would have a Leica branded battery charger. Although this one I think do not have the strap and do not have the original box. If you want to see the unboxing of that first Leica Q, I'll put it up here. Anyway, on to MPB camera number 4. I don't think it comes with the Leica box anymore. That's not really what I'm after. Although the unboxing experience with that first Leica Q was amazing. I can't imagine how it would feel, how it would be like to actually have a brand new Leica camera unboxing experience, because it's amazing. Let's unbox this thing and let's see our fate. Yeah, I literally just got this from FedEx today. Delivery window was 9:50, between 9:50 a.m. to 1:50 p.m. It didn't come at 1:50. I think it arrived like, I don't know, closer to 5, I think. It's funny when you're actually waiting for your package, it doesn't come in that window. But if you actually leave thinking that it will not come in that time, it will come like the earliest possible time of that window. Anyway, all right, continue on. MPB's packaging is always really nice. I mean, protected. They have this box, of course, and then recycled paper. Oh, okay. It's still in the Leica box. There it is. Okay. Oops. So it's still in the Leica box. Sometimes if they don't have the original box with them, I think it's just a plain white MPB branded box. I hope they didn't just send me my old one. So this is the black Leica box that comes with it. It's held by magnets. Hope I don't drop it. And it opens up that way. So there's another silver box here that actually has the camera. It has these little drawers. Okay, so this is now my old camera. See, it did have a Leica branded charger. Ooh, Leica branded baggie. Power cable. The first Leica Q did not have these baggies. Everything was just like in this kind of like second box for accessories. Empty. That's empty, but it's still nice. It's like a bag. It's a microfiber bag. Use it for cleaning and stuff. Another power cable with a, is it European? Micro USB cable. Pretty cool, huh? Leica. There's another box here, a smaller box that has the manuals and stuff. Original warranty stuff. Ta-da! And you just put it there. Now we can put this on top here. So you could kind of see. Now this beautiful box that has the Leica logo. Interesting. Oh, it still has the strap and it's attached to it. So here it is, guys. Hope I don't drop it. Nice. Not really sure with the presentation, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It's a used camera, you know, but I guess if you got this brand new, the strap would not be like jammed in here, like just like this. That's where the camera was. And that little thing over there, that's the lens hood, which is actually really nice too. It's like a metal lens hood that comes with it. And the lens cap still fits in it. Leica branded lens cap. Oh, and then another thing with that first Leica, the skin was peeling on that first one. I'm not sure if I actually had it on video, but this skin here was peeling off of the camera body. So that's another thing that I didn't want to deal with after years of potentially having the camera. This one definitely is like in there, but I think after years probably will still be peeling. I'm not sure if that's a common thing, but definitely this unit is definitely better than the other one. Battery door. It's a original Leica battery. SD card door. Still feels very nice. That's good. There's a little bit of dust in the crevices like the other one, but it's not too bad. This is good. Okay, it turns no problem. This dial also is very good. Button seems clicky. It's another difference that I thought, big difference with the X100V are the buttons. I like these buttons better. I didn't think I would really have that much of a feeling between the X100V and this one. Lens cap, wow, it's in there. It's another Leica branded one. Felt inside feels good. Feels pretty solid. Yeah. First impressions on this one. Looks much better than the last one. And there it is. Oh, it's glory. Leica branding there. Aperture ring feels good. Focus ring feels good too. I was aware of the button thing on the focus ring kind of knob here. I was aware of it, but I wasn't sure how it worked. Non-macro. Macro. That's pretty neat. There's a little bit of dust in there. So far so good. And let's see if it turns on. There's no charge. It's not banged up at all. There's an aftermarket hot shoe cover that came with it. So too bad I can't turn it on, but however, let's talk about MPB real quick. So MPB.com is a used gear seller online from cameras, I think lights and lenses and all that stuff. Although I've had a not so favorable experience with the cameras. The experience with support has been very, very good, to a point that I feel bad that I'm always complaining. I hope that this is it. Personally, if something is still wrong with this camera, I will be returning it again and we'll probably just get a refund. I'm just tired and I don't want to waste any more of anybody's time. I don't know how many people have experienced what I've experienced, but I still highly recommend it because, hear me out. If all those cameras that were failing was from a private person, then I would really be stuck in the mud. Is that the right saying? I don't know. I feel like it was appropriate, but anyway. But with MPB, at least, you know, there was support that you could really rely on. And, you know, the worst case is you get your money back. Unfortunately for me, I've gone through 3 cameras. If there would be a word of caution that I would leave, probably will be, if it's gonna be your main camera for work, if you're a working professional, it will be hard to gamble with that kind of situation that your camera might be broken or have things going on and stuff like that. It will be so awesome if MPB would have like a loaner program while your real camera is with them trying to be repaired or anything like that, that they can send you a temporary camera to use, because that's essentially what you're gonna be losing with if you're a working professional. You need your camera. Sure, you may have a backup, but what if you don't? If you're shopping for a backup camera, then by all means, there's no problem at all. You're not going to be that affected on some issues. Remember, these are still used cameras. They're not perfect. Even new ones sometimes are not perfect, but just expect some problems sometimes. And I think the most important part of shopping from mpb.com or even KEH would be the support that they can provide. You get your money back, totally safe. You won't get scammed from your average, I don't know, person. I believe everybody's a good person by nature, but some bad people do exist and scam people with cameras or scam people with these kind of things. They're not cheap. Sometimes they're our livelihood. So good luck. Visit mpb.com. I don't have any affiliate links or anything. If I do, I'll post it down in the description. Thank you so much. Shout out to the support people that had to deal with me, Dana and Manda. Thank you so much. Appreciate your help. And hopefully, please pray. Wish me luck. Camera number 4, Leica Q. Thank you so much and have a good day, night, weekend. See you in the next video. Peace.